Now the next and very important pose which should be you practicing every day is these two postures, Baddha Konasana and Supta Baddha Konasana. You can practice this pose during your menstrual cycle, during your pregnancy. You can practice this with, it is totally safe and it is highly effective in the menstrual disorder problems. So, see, first one is Baddha Konasana or bound angle pose, or it is also called Bhadrasana in some text. So, from Dandasana you will join your feet this way as we do Namaste, okay, and from here you will interlock your fingers and grip your foot. So, just see, I am showing you from sideways. You are not rounding your back, okay. The pose is this: thighs down, not the knees down, thighs down, chest up, shoulders back and down, and just little bit lean back because we tend to do this way. So, take it back, chin is neutral. So, this is Baddha Konasana. From front side I am showing you. This is Baddha Konasana, sitting straight. Yeah, you have to keep your face very soft. While doing yoga, which sometimes we would tense our face. So, we are not here to do the face yoga or giving stress on the face. You have to relax your face, you have to focus where you are getting the sensations, you have to give your mind a work. Please focus on the inner thighs, please focus on the groin area. If it is not, you are not able to catch your foot, you can use the belt this way. This will give more length and you can open more. Otherwise, if you are doing it forcefully, the action will be like this. So, you can do this way and open it. Baddha Konasana. It is highly effective in fertility issues also. The next pose, which is the same Baddha Konasana but in the supine pose, that is Supta Baddha Konasana. Please see, other thing you can go through the slide, but how to go into the pose and how to come back from the pose, that is important. That is, you should learn and you can practice at your home. So, taking the bolster in a vertical shape, and this is for your neck, okay. And how you will go? You will first sit in Dandasana here, okay. From Dandasana you will adopt, you will perform the Baddha Konasana, and then you will keep your fingers in cup shape. First lift your spine up, and from here you are just lying down very gently, very softly, and the support is here, okay, this way. Chest is broad. In this pose the pranayama is happening on its own because the chest is elevated and the expanded also. And if you have any knee issue, you can keep some support under a small cushion or yoga bricks under your knees. So, this is the pose for arm. First you will bend like this, you will press so that the chest is more open, then very gently you are taking your arms sideways this way. Keep your eyes closed, focus on inhalation, exhalation, and if you have a back pain issue, then you will be taking a support for your buttocks also. You will lift your buttocks and you will keep some support under your buttocks, and then you will press, take the flesh down and then this way. So, this will help in your back pain issues, and you have to stay in this pose for 3 to 5 minutes. Daily you can do this. If you are tired in between, if you are not able to continue like this, very gently you can straighten the leg this way, okay. You can do in this way also, but if possible please do it in the Baddha Konasana this way, okay. And then first you will bend your knee, you will turn to sideways, you will take support and you will come up, okay. So, this is very important pose, just like Ashwini Mudra or Kegel exercises. Supta Baddha Konasana is very important for the woman's health. Now the next is, one more standing. So you have done this standing forward bend and seated forward bend, and another is Prasarita Padottanasana. Okay. So you have three options. You can do the forward bend in standing position, you can do forward bend in seated position, or you can do this forward bend in wide leg open position. Okay. So for this, what you have to do, same what we did in Trikonasana, you will open the leg this way. Now this time it is more than Trikonasana, you will open more. The feet are parallel this way. Okay. You will keep your hands on the waist, and from here the action is same. The bending is coming from your outer hips, and with exhale you are going forward. Exhale, exhale, exhale. First you will keep your hand on the floor. If it is not reaching, or if you are facing some difficulty, then you can use the bolster like this. Okay. From here, this is part 1, everyone can do this, but what you have to focus, you have to keep your leg active, you have to keep your thigh muscles engaged this way. Part 2 is, with exhalation you are placing the crown either on the bolster or on the floor. Okay. First I will show you how you can go on the floor. From here, chest forward, and with exhale you are going this way. If it is difficult for you, you can use the bolster or something to support your crown this way. Okay. So Prasarita Padottanasana in a 2 ways, and then after staying for here, you will just inhale, come up. You can come up in 2 ways, press and come up. Okay. And then walk in and walk in. So forward bend in a 3 ways, standing forward bend, seated forward bend, and wide leg open forward bend. Prasarita Padottan Asana. Now after this, all the back bends are very important. Okay. Back bend, here also I am giving you 4 options. 4 options. One is Dhanurasana or bow pose, other is back bend on your knees, Ustrasana or camel pose, another is Chakrasan or bow pose, wheel pose, and the 10th number can be done by everyone. Everyone can do this simple back bending, yet very effective. It is not like that only Chakrasan will give you that benefits. Even in Situ Bandasana you can get the same benefit. So I will showing you all the 4 options, how you have to go, and what are the modifications you can do with the props. So let us see. All back bends you should avoid in your menstrual cycle, in your pregnancy, except the 10th one that we can do in both, in your pregnancy also and in your menstrual cycle also. So from here, so let us start with the Dhanurasana. You will go on prone pose. Okay. Hip width apart, you will open the feet, and then you will bend your right leg, hold the right ankle, bend the left leg, hold the left ankle, shoulders this way. The shoulders are not dropping, this way. From here, with inhale, you will, this is your shin bone. Okay. You will press your shin bone against your palm, and with this action, the counter action will be that your chest will come up. So inhale is this. Okay. Shoulders back and down, and you will stay here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And then gently you will come down. Okay. Sometimes we are not able to hold our ankles, and then what you will be doing, then you will be using the belt for your ankles, and you will hold like this, the edge of the belt, okay. It could be more longer. If you have, you can use a dupatta at your home. So now the same action, the foot is pressing against the belt and belt is pressing to the foot. So there is even and opposite action, and this action, the counter action will be that your chest will come up. Inhale, lift up. You can do this way, and just stay. The whole weight is on your navel region, and then according to your body capacity you can come down. So this is Dhanurasana. Now I am showing you the Chakrasan. You can see it is just opposite. It is the back bend, but it is just opposite. So you will bend your knee. You will bend your knee this way. Important is your finger, how you have to place your fingers. Your fingers are pointing in. So how you will be lifting? You will be just focusing on your hip bones. If you touch here, there are two bony parts. You have to focus here, and you will press your heels very well, and you will lift your hip bones up. So in part 1, you will placing your crown on the floor, and then you are lifting. So part 1 is this, and then inhale, lift, okay, this way. Don't take your knees out, knees should be parallel. Breathe in and breathe out, and then you will gently bring down and relax. Don't immediately come up. You will just stay here, and then you will turn right side and come up. And now, if Dhanurasana, camel pose, Chakrasan, you are not able to do, or because of some medical condition, if you are obese, then what we will be doing? Then you will be doing the Situ Bandasana. So in photo you can see I am holding the ankle, and then I am doing this pose. But what you can do in more simpler way. You can keep your palms like this, even you can hold your yoga mat, or even you can take the belt and then you can place it on your ankle region this way, and then inhale, you will lift up and you will roll your shoulders in. This is with belt. Without belt, what you will be doing? So we have to go simple and easier yet beneficial. So you will just keep your hands like this, and you will lift your hip bones, not your abdomen. You will lift your hip bones first. You will inhale, you will lift, lift, lift. You will interlock your fingers if possible, otherwise hold the yoga mat and roll your shoulders in, roll your shoulders in, so that your chin is automatically going towards your chest this way. So you are working on your thyroid gland also, either this way or this way, or your simple way this way, and then you can lower your buttocks down. So this you can do in a two ways. You can do just like this, going into the pose and holding the pose for 10 seconds or 15 seconds, and then you can come down, or you can just do in a dynamic way. Inhale is this and exhale is this. Both ways are okay. Now turn to side and come up. So you have option, you can go for 7, 8, 9 back bend, or just you can go for Situ Bandasana. Both are effective. Now the king of the asana and queen of the asana. King of the asana is Sheshasana, and mother of the asana or queen of the asana is the Sarvangasan. Both are very, very important and highly effective poses. But if you are not able to do Sheshasana, then you will be doing the second pose in the first slide, that downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay. Now you have to avoid, if you have a eye pressure, the increased pressure in your eyes, hypertension, any neck injury. If you are obese, then also you will be not doing. Avoid in all inverted poses you should avoid in your menstrual cycle. In pregnancy, if you are practicing earlier, then you can go for rope Shirshasana, not this kind of a Shirshasana. So for this, you have to, first thing, you have to support your crown. Don't do it immediately on the floor. Okay. So I am just folding my mat in two fold, first fold and then two fold. This is the mat placing. Now, your arm position. You will measure your arm should be shoulder width apart. You will measure your shoulder. After that, you will interlock your fingers, and important is your outer finger. You have to press it very well. Okay, and then you have to bring this part into the floor on the mat, not this part. So let's see how to do it. Okay, so you will sit on your knees, you will measure your shoulder. You'll just tuck your t-shirt in so that while doing the pose, it should not come on your face, it should not cover your face, this way. And then extend your wrist very well. You will plant your wrist and then you are keeping your crown here. And then part 2, you will lift your knees up, you will walk, okay, and then take the both legs or one by one, this way. Wait here, look at your eye level, stay here, and then you are straightening the leg. Focus on your inhalation and exhalation, how your breath is, where your mind is. You can keep your toes point or flex, both are okay, and then gently bring your one leg down followed by the other leg, and then you will rest in child pose, this way. You will rest like this. This is the one way. Other way, doing against the wall. If you are very new, you don't have any medical issue, then you should be going near the wall. You should be taking support of the wall. So your fingers now 2 inches behind from the wall, and same way you are measuring your shoulders, then you are placing your crown, and then same action, lift your knees up, walk towards the wall, and then take the one leg up and followed by the another leg. Look straight at your eye level, press your heels well on the wall and press your palms well. Breathe, 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 stay, and then same way gently drop your one leg down and then another leg, and you will be again resting here in the child pose, Shirshasana, and then you will come up. Now counter pose of Shirshasana is Sarvangasan, which is called Queen of the Asana. In Shirshasana, the top part of the brain is activated more. In Sarvangasan, back of the head is activated, and also it is working on your thyroid gland because the chin lock is there. So now the next pose is Sarvangasan. Sarva means all, Anga means body part. All body parts are up. The weight is just on your back of the head and the shoulder. So you will lie down this way and from here you will lift your both legs up. You will just lift your buttocks up, and with your thumb and index finger you are taking this skin up, you are pushing it up. So now here you can see the leg are going towards the face. You have to resist it, and you have to keep it straight. You have to keep it straight this way. You can point, you can flex, stay, normal inhalation, normal exhalation. Okay, and then from here, how to come back? You can drop your legs in Halasana, Halasana to gently come down with control, with balance, and then you can go down this way. Okay. Now from here, the next pose, which is very important and which is highly underestimated by us, is Shavasana. Shavasana, and after Supta Baddha Konasana, Shavasana and Vipreet Karni Mudra is very important pose. You should be practicing every day, but the time duration, again, it's better if you practice for 3 to 5 minutes. In weekends you can practice more for 10 to 15 minutes, especially the Vipreet Karni Mudra. So before going into the Shavasana, how you will be doing the Shavasana, I will show you the Vipreet Karni Mudra. If I just translate, taking the legs 90-degree angle and supporting it, so wall, legs against the wall. So simple way is, you will just sit near the wall in L shape, and from here you are taking the both legs up this way and your arms by your side. This is simple way of doing Vipreet Karni Mudra. Okay. Even in period days you can do, because the buttocks are not elevated. You can do this. So this is part 1. For part 2, you will keep a bolster ready near you, and once you are up in this pose, you will lift your buttocks up and you can support your buttocks this way. So now the bolster is, your buttocks are supporting on the bolster, and the body is in now 45-degree angle. Legs are 90-degree, and from here the angle is 45 degrees, and arms by your side this way, and you are resting here. This is highly effective pose, mudra, for infertility, for varicose vein. If you have any kind of a leg issue, leg pain, cramp is there, you should be doing this. For menopause, this is the best pose. You have to relax your shoulders, arms by your side, breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out, focus on your breath. And here you can do 3 things. If you are not able to stay longer in this position with straight leg, you can go into Baddha Konasana position. You can go into simple cross leg position, but you have to switch the cross leg. If the right leg is forward, after few times you can just take the left foot forward, left leg forward, and even you can go for wide angle pose. If you are able to do this much, you can go more like this or this or this. It's totally up to you. So I would say you should be staying in this pose for 5 to 10 minutes every day. And then what you will do, you will just push, slide up, push the ball, slide up, take this posture, and then you can turn to right side and come up. Okay. Now from here, our last pose and very important pose is Shavasana. How to go in Shavasana? If you have hypertension, you have any stress related problem, if the insomnia is there, then you should be practicing it every day. Sleep and Shavasana both are totally different, so don't mistook that Shavasana and sleep is same. You will take support like this. You will sit and you will lie down. This support is just for your neck only. So don't take it under your shoulder. Okay, don't take it under your shoulder. And then from here you are rubbing the heel of the one leg, other leg, then you are dropping your right foot towards the right side, left foot towards the left side. With your elbows you are pressing it, and then you are doing this. From here you will scan your whole body, you will check your whole body from toe to head and head to toe. You will watch. After that you will focus on your navel region. So while inhaling, how the navel is going up, while exhaling, how the navel is sinking. Fingers are naturally curled, you are not straightening it, not tensing it. So this way you are going. To come up, you will turn to right side. You will bend your knees this way, just like a baby in the womb. And you will make a pillow with your hand and you will support your head, and then you will press your palms and inhale, you will come up. So this will end our yoga module for the gynae disorders. Now the three very important pranayam that you should be practicing, again I am showing you. So if I am sitting without support, the knees are going higher. Either you should sit in half lotus or you can sit in Baddha Konasana this way. Okay. So now I am showing you how to sit on the bolster and continue with our three very important pranayama practice, which is Anulom Vilom Pranayam, Ujjayi Pranayam and Brahmary Pranayam. Okay. For Anulom Vilom, you will bend your first two fingers, right thumb on your right nostril, ring finger on your left nostril. You will gently close your eyes. You will inhale from the left nostril and exhale from the right, and then again inhale from the right and exhale from the left. This is the one cycle. If you don't have time, at least practice this for 9 cycles, or you can practice it for 3 to 5 minutes every day. To achieve the maximum benefit, you should be the gap between food or meals should be 2.5 hours to 3 hours if you want to get the maximum benefit. Don't do it immediately after your meals. Okay. Now the next is Brahmary Pranayam. For Brahmary Pranayam, you have to adopt the Shanmukhi Mudra. For this, you will keep your index finger on your just above your eyebrows, middle finger corner of your eyes, ring finger corner of your nose, but you are not closing the nose, and little finger on the cheeks. With your thumb, you are pushing these flaps inside and taking the elbows up straight. Part 2 is you will take your tongue tip to the upper palate. You will touch your tongue tip on the upper palate, or you can roll your tongue back. Okay. And the part 3 is the sound. You will inhale and you will exhale and you will create the humming sound while exhaling. So this is the way. This is one repetition. You can do this for 3 to 5 times. All the vibrating or sound pranayam, it creates a very calming effect on your mind and it balances your nervous system. If the stress is not there, because the root cause of any gynae issues is the stress. So if you do this pranayam, the stress is reduced, your sleep quality is improved. Now the last pranayam is Ujjayi Pranayama. For this you have to tighten or tense your glottis area. Okay, and while tensing this, you will inhale as if you are inhaling from the throat region. Although you will be not inhaling from here, but you will focus here, your whole focus would be here. So how you will do? You will inhale like this, then you will hold the breath inside. You will inhale as much as you can inhale, then you will be adopting the chin lock, chin towards your throat notch. If you have any neck issue, then avoid this, otherwise you can adopt the chin lock. So you will inhale and then take your chin towards your chest. Stop this action. If you have any neck issue, then avoid this step. So we are holding the breath inside. In asthma, in cardiac issue, you will not hold more than for 5 or 10 counts. Others you can hold as much as you can, and then you will lift your chin up and you will exhale with both nostrils and relax. So this is Ujjayi. So 3 important pranayam you should be practicing for healthy menstrual cycle or any gynae disorder: Brahmary, Ujjayi and Anulom Vilom. Okay. So this is our complete practice. You just take more fibers, more protein and complex carbs, use flaxseed and nuts in your food, and avoid over fried, overcooked or stored or packed food. Just eat fresh, and please keep a check on your sleep cycle. And environment is also important. What kind of friends have around your environment? So diet, environment, lifestyle changes plus yoga practice. So it will be very beneficial for, it will also prevents you from all these diseases, and if the diseases comes, it also goes with this practice. So thank you and namaste, take care, namaste.